Hi, I'm Kathleen Petrone, the president and founder of the Academy for Public Speaking. I created the Academy for Public Speaking in 2010 to help children become confident, effective communicators. When I was in elementary school, I was a very shy girl. I was very quiet. I never raised my hand. Most of the time I wouldn't even look at the teacher. If the teacher was talking, I would look, but if the teacher asked a question, I would look away because I thought if I don't make eye contact, she won't call on me. If I'm quiet, if I'm well behaved, maybe I'll just never have to be the center of attention. And that worked pretty well, but when I got older, I realized that there might be some advantages to being confident, to being more assertive, to not being afraid to speak in front of a group of people. I waited for 30 years, 40 years of my life before I became a really confident person. And I know if I had that confidence when I was in elementary school, and middle school, and high school, when I was a young adult, it would have given me more choices and more opportunities in life. So that's why I embrace public speaking today, and I'm really passionate about it. And if you're shy or fearful, I want to help you work through that so that you can do whatever you want in life. We have 4 graduates here with us today. Our first student who's going to share is Austin, and he will share a little bit about his experiences and hopefully your success.
Definitely.
All right, thank you.
Ms. Petrone.
Please welcome Austin ZHANG.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Austin ZHANG, and who am I? Well, I'm currently a UCSD student, so I'm pretty local, but more importantly, I am and I was one of you guys. I graduated from Carmel Valley Middle School and then Torrey Pines High School, so I'm very much a local kid. And I want to talk a little bit about how the Academy of Public Speaking changed my entire life. I was in 7th grade, was 12, when I first came to the Academy and enrolled in my first class. Back then, Ms. Petrone was just starting, and our classes were really small. But my mom said, Austin, it's so important that you learn how to speak. Because speaking is one of those skills that translates across any field and across any profession. In the modern world, being able to communicate your ideas and to explain your reason in a way that imparts knowledge on others is fundamentally important. Speaking breeds the leaders of tomorrow. The idea generators, the thinkers. Whether you're going to be sitting in a board meeting or organizing a volunteer service, having that voice makes all the difference.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Imagine that you are a painter. Before putting the brush to the canvas, see your painting in your mind. What do you see on your painting? Beauty or chaos? Light or darkness? If every day is a blank canvas, what do you choose to see today?
If I could just grow 1 millimeter for every comment I received about my height, I would be in the Guinness Book of World Records for the tallest 9-year-old boy that ever lived. And if I allow myself to join the party of pessimists, I will experience nothing but anxiety, frustration, resentment, and unworthiness. No, I would much rather be Tigger than be Eeyore.
When somebody has faith in their idea and their future, the whole world benefits. In my mind, inventors, adventurers, and everyday people help optimism spread throughout the world. One little idea can benefit the whole world, whether it's to invent something new, or try something that seems outrageous, or even to do some small charity work. But this only happens when somebody is optimistic about their idea.
It's one thing to teach kids to craft speeches, to speak well, to hold stage presence, but the real lasting benefit is the confidence that kids carry when they learn that they can raise their voice. This translates to the classroom, where they raise their hands more often, to outside activities, where they take on more leadership. Students' lives are fundamentally changed for the better when they feel that confidence. And speaking as a teacher, someone who has taught speech and oration, the most satisfying thing about teaching is when you find those students with that fire in their eyes and they feel as though they are truly benefiting and gaining that confidence. because that's when you know that you've really touched someone's life and that they'll carry that influence onward. When I think back to my middle school self, I realized that Miss Petrone awoke within me that confidence. And if I can do even a fraction of what she does every week with her students, then I will feel very accomplished.
As a mother, I know how important it is for you to make the right choice for your children. And witnessing my kids' growth with this program, I do feel obligated to share with you our experience so that you can give your children the same gift. They can speak eloquently, they can share their ideas with clarity. Perhaps they can even inspire their friends with their passion.
Speaking for myself, growing up, I never had any formal speaking experience or instruction, and going through my own educational experience in my own career, this was something that was fairly distressing to me and probably held me back in some ways, so that's something I really wanted to liberate my own kids from having to deal with.
I think being organized, being confident in front of speaking in front of people is part of it. You also have to be organized and present what you want to say in a clear, understandable way. And I think that organized thinking has really, I can see that in them. You know, they know how to talk.
For me, the best thing about this class was like when I first dropped them at summer camp. I mean, normally they're very excited to try new things. They were excited, but they were also a little guarded because this is public speaking. They need to stand up and talk. But much to my relief, when I picked them up in the evening, they were so happy. They had only good things to say. Somehow the tone of the class had completely disarmed them. They were very happy and very eager to go the next day. To me, that was a great thing. And when I came to know that they also followed up with the last quarter with the enrichment option, the after-school enrichment. They went for her Ms. Petrone's class, and when I heard into the class that they had to make a speech in front of the parents, I got a little nervous. I wondered how they would react to that, because it's kids anymore, kids and the instructor, there are parents involved. But much to my surprise, they weren't worried at all. They were very excited, and that was a big change in just a matter of, I don't know, 10, 12 classes. They had changed. I mean, I was the one who was nervous, not them. And she has this neat little graduation ceremony, which is great. They, you know, the shiny medals and trophies help also. So I would very strongly urge parents to consider enrolling their kids in this class, because it's a very valuable resource in our community, and the kids will benefit a lot from it all through their life.
At the Academy for Public Speaking, we believe the most important lesson we can teach your child is your voice is a powerful tool you can use to make a positive difference in our world. For more information, please visit us online. Thank you so much for joining us.